Hey, it's Rick one more time, and I'm going to show you, as promised in the previous video, I'm going to show you how we put a song together. This is one of my songs. It's called What You Already Got, and hopefully you like the song, but more importantly, hopefully this will sort of explain to you how we throw a song together, you know, what the process is. If you've never been in a studio, this is not normally how it goes, because normally you have 3 or 4 musicians gathered around and they're playing the music bit, the rhythm tracks all at the same time and creating the bed for the song. But when I work, I just basically, because I play all the different instruments, I just do one at a time. Lay down the acoustic guitar to a click track, then I'll put the bass down after that, and then probably at that point I'll take it over to Jamie and he'll put the drums down. And when the drums, bass, and guitar are in there, then I'll start adding the sweeteners, the electric guitars. I've got a riff guitar, and then there's a slide guitar. Probably add some piano, and what else am I going to add? Maybe the B3, and lots of vocals. And lots of sort of layered vocals on part of the song anyway. So this is how we do it. Check it out. Hope you like it. Like I said at the beginning, I'm going to start the song with the acoustic guitar, and I play it to a click track. And if you're not familiar with the click track, it's basically just the tempo that's identified by a click. You know, a clicking drum sound, usually a hi-hat, and you'll hear it in the background as I record this part. But it doesn't print to the same track as the guitar, it's just coming through the mix. So, like I said, I know the song pretty well. I can probably just play right through it because I know where the stops are and where the, you know, the dynamics change and that kind of thing, because I know the song pretty well. So, here goes nothing. Alright, we just finished the guitar part. If you look behind me on the screen, you see an image of the DAW, which is the acronym for Digital Audio Workstation. And I've already gone through and I finished the guitar part, the acoustic part, and then I did a little bit of editing. There were a couple spots where maybe the timing was off or I missed a chord, and I went back and fixed it. I'm not going to show you all that stuff as we go along, but, you know, piece by piece I put it together. And now I'm going to add the bass, and you'll see it printing on the DAW as we actually run it. So here we go. Alright, well, we just put down the bass, and now we're working on the guitar part. But in the meantime, between when I did the bass part and now, I went over to our drummer's place. He's got a studio set up on the other side of town, and we did a quick drum track for this song, and He did a good job, and it's too much work to show you how we set up the drums and all that. But now I'm going to put down the guitar part, and what I call the riff of the song is kind of the hook, the musical hook. And I'm doing it on my trusty Line 6 Variax, which, if you're not familiar with this kind of guitar, it's called a modeling guitar. And you can get all kinds of different guitar tones out of one guitar because of digital processing that it goes through. So in this case, it's a Vibrolux amplifier with a Telecaster going through it. A little bit of reverb and delay, and we'll see what happens. Here goes. Alright, like I just mentioned a few minutes ago, I'm going to play a slide guitar part. It comes in after the riff guitar, and it's just another sweetener to kind of give the song a kick before the vocal comes in. So here we go. Alright, so far we have the slide guitar on top of the electric guitar, on top of the acoustic guitar, bass, and drums. Now it's time to add keyboards, but in an effort, I think you have the point by now how things go together and how you kind of layer one thing on top of the other. So I'm not actually going to physically show you me playing the piano parts and the organ parts. You'll see them printing on the screen as you look behind me. But after that, we're going to put some vocals down, and we're going to mix it all together, and then you get the final result. And this is how we make a song. Thanks for watching.
I bought the toys they were hawking on my big plasma screen, but the joy I was promised keeps eluding me. Some double shifts at the plant wasn't too much to pay for the roadster I parked in my mortgage driveway. Got in over my head like the Joneses next door, but we still battled it out, collecting more and more, until the bank came a-calling with a lawyer or two, with their hands sticking out for the rent that was due. These lessons I've learned came at such a high cost, all the money I spent and in the time I have lost. When I paused for a moment and collected my thoughts, seems I was looking for the answers I already got. Gotta keep the paddles rolling when the creek is overflowing down the raging, flowing river. Icy water makes you shiver. What you're running for and gunning for is making you or breaking you from waking up and taking up the journey where you're learning and discerning all the answers that you already got. have come a little too slow. If you ain't happy where you are, there ain't no place to go. As you're opening doors and lifting every rock, you're just chasing your tail for what you already got.